Stop dawdling. Feed the cat. Is that really so hard to understand? Feed the cat.
The cheerful flower seemed to like Lily. At least it bent forward just a touch when Lily came close.
I'm waiting.
Lumpy's bowl was nicely decorated. Life as Mother Superior's pet was probably wonderful and fulfilling.
Stop! What on earth are you doing? Bad, Lily. Very, very bad. You should really know that Lumpy doesn't eat regular cat food. But you've disappointed me for the last time. Here's the recipe for the right cat food. Bring it to Doris, the lunch lady. It contains exact instructions for preparing Lumpy's food. Doris can also find my lunch order for today on there too. Do you understand?
Uh-huh.
And now, get out. I have to prepare for Dr. Marcel's arrival. I'm hoping that his new method of correcting character flaws will save me this kind of trouble in the future.
Lily felt miserable. Maybe Mother Superior was right, and this character correction would make everything better. The thought made Lily shudder. She had heard stories about Dr. Marcel. Dreadful stories. She should tell Edna the news.
Dr. Marcel, you say? This confirms my worst suspicions. The doctor and I still have an old score to settle. I'm sure he's coming because of me. Lily, I can't stay here any longer. I'm going to leave the convent and go into hiding for a while. There's just one catch. That guy Garrett, who's constantly lurking around. I think he's spying on us for Mother Superior. So long as he keeps poking his nose into everything, I can't move freely. Do you think you can find a way to keep him off me for a while?
Uh-huh.
Oh, Lily, you're such a gem. What would I do without you?
Lily didn't have any talent. Mother Superior only allowed her to embroider crosses and lines. But Lily could barely manage even those and often received a scolding.
And? Are you making progress? Cool. So you've been working on your imitating animal voices number. You can tell me about it later, okay? First, we have to get rid of Garrett. I'm sure he's spying for Mother Superior. I'm sorry that I can't help you, but I can't risk Dr. Marcel finding me. You know what they say about him. It's all true. Except the story with the orangutan. I made that one up. Not so loud. Dr. Marcel's ears are everywhere. If you listen closely, you can even hear the wind blowing in his ear hairs. That guy is no joke. But you know the rumors, so watch out for him. He is evil. Evil.
Shibuya power! Shibuya power! Volcano Pananoka! Shiny rainbow Miyazaki! Shing! Shing! Why are you gawking at my hairdo? Don't tell me you've got your eye on my original Marushu Naoki hairpin. Can you believe it, Shy?
Don't believe. Just know.
The Warriors of Light see with the power of love. Just who does she think she is? Hiroyoshi Superfrog's arch enemy Soki Nuroshi Mayayoki Hagatsu? Down with the dark forces! Trust in the elf magic of the glitter dust. Exactly. Everyone knows that a real Shibuya girl will only part with her hairpin if it's a real emergency, and only if facing death. Muroshi Sparkle! Mystical spirit of the wolf! Mystical spirit of the wolf! Kamanukri! Shing! And anyway, what even makes you think we'll let you have any of our personal things? You haven't launched any radical paramilitary campaigns or done anything to help destroy the state.
We can't let the dark forces win.
Plus, you've never helped us destroy the school.
Does being warriors of the light really mean we have to destroy the school? It seems a little too hardcore to me.
But Riot Girl does it too! On page 31 in volume 453, she puts one of Nagayuzu's detonators in the teacher's lounge when the dark forces kidnap Musushi Rainbow. Shibuya is cool! Miyamushi Sparkle! Shibuya power! Shibuya power! Girl, you're so clueless about trends. Just look at how you dress. Don't you know that Shibuya and only Shibuya is hot right now? Where's your glitter? Where are your Japanese accessories? Miyamushi Sparkle! Miyamushi Sparkle! Shing! Shing! Oh man, you're really out of it, Lily. Shibuya power! Riot Girl rules! Shing! Shing!
Uh-huh. Garrett was already there. Lily watched how her slippery fellow student disappeared into the chapel. After him! The mask was tightly screwed into the wall. But did that also mean that one wasn't allowed to take it?
No, it only means you have to find the right tools. Something small enough to loosen the screws.
Oh, what luck. Lily was relieved. Lily wasn't able to loosen the screw with her bare hands. She needed a different tool. At night, Mother Superior placed her kettle over the fire here. But at this time of day, she preferred to drink her calming tea in the cafeteria. A note was pinned on the receipt holder.
Dear, crossed out, Ms. Zimmelbach, I have to say I'm very surprised by the way you fulfilled my request to send me a pet for my students' classroom. I had a real animal in mind, one that conveyed important values, like a puma or a boa constrictor. But the guinea pig you sent is useless to me. I've pickled it in alcohol to save it for the dissection class in biology. Send me a proper animal immediately, or you will not have heard the last of me. Regardless, Mother Superior Ignatz.
Woohoo!
Either there was a picture missing here, or there was one too many hooks. Lumpy was hungry, or he was tired, or bored. It was always hard to tell with him. Lumpy's bowl was nicely decorated. Life as Mother Superior's pet was probably wonderful and fulfilling. Lily had a basic understanding of how the dumbwaiter worked. You took out the food and put the dirty plates back in when you were done. The cheerful flower seemed to like Lily. At least it bent forward just a touch when Lily came close. Mother Superior had forbidden Lily from eating the deadly nightshade berries, but no one had said anything about taking them. Mother Superior had forbidden Lily, but no one had said. Mother Superior had, but. The chandelier was dangling out of reach on a chain, going all the way to the tower. This always made the children want to swing from it without ever being able to. It was hopeless. Edna's balloon was hanging out of reach. It was Edna's. Lily had always liked the large painting in the main hall. It showed a dining table after a big meal, with a man in the center who had found the last cookie. Lily giggled at the thought that he would eat it all by himself, no matter how much the others begged.
Who do we have here then? Creepy Lily. How did it go with Mother Superior?
Leave her alone, Shawnee.
Only if she admits that all this trouble is her fault.
We're not getting any dessert?
That's right, Memphis. And we can't play outside anymore either.
Is it asking too much to want to know why?
Stop picking on her. You don't really think that Lily, of all people, has done something wrong, do you? She's just not cool enough for that.
Exactly. She's such a good girl. She rakes, she cleans, she cooks. It's disgusting and dangerous because somehow it always ends in a disaster. Isn't that right, Lily? Ever since you came to the convent, it's been one strange accident after another.
I hardly dare get out of bed anymore.
But none of this is your fault, is it? After all, you only do what you're told. I'm sure you're even running an errand for Mother Superior right now. Let's see what you've got there.
Shawnee!
Aha! I knew it! A recipe from Mother Superior. Well, I think I'll hold on to it for now. Let's see how Mother Superior likes having to wait for her food. And this time, our sweet Lily can face the music all by herself. Let's go, guys. We're off.
You're impossible.
What was that? You impertinent little slug! I can't stand it when people gossip about me behind my back! The youth of today is becoming ever more insolent! No wonder, with all the violence and foul language in the media. If I could, I'd twist your heads off one by one. Ugh. Where are my canning jars? I need something to calm my fingers. Otherwise, something terrible might happen here. Anything else? Do I have to explain it to you with puppets? Mealtime ended long ago. The only thing that I'm still cooking today is food for Mother Superior's cat. And the food for Mother Superior herself. Or I should say I would. But my knife disappeared. And on top of that, the stove in the cellar has gone out. So I couldn't cook anything anyway. However, the most important thing is that Mother Superior still wanted to send a recipe to me. You don't happen to have it on you, do you?
The coconuts were quiet today, but it didn't matter. By now, Lily knew enough about shrunken heads.
What are you creeping around here for? Feed the cat. Don't tell me you're done already. No. That's what I thought. I am slowly losing the will to keep constantly having to remind you children of what good values are. Take a look at the embroideries on the wall. They depict all of the important virtues. Superiority, strength, and self-control. I'm quite aware that self-control is missing. Do you think I'm blind? Now leave. I have to drink a calming tea. If you pass the classroom, remind Birgit to hurry up with her embroidering. If the self-control motif isn't finished today, I will really blow my top.
What's this? Where had Garrett gone? The chapel didn't have a second exit.
Please stay off the slabs, okay? You're interfering with my research. Wait. No, nothing. I thought I detected a resonance echo in the floor. Where there's a resonance echo in a floor, the hollow space can't be far. A crypt. Or a hidden pool salon for Templars with outrageously hip hairstyles.
What?
Your question is completely justified. What would Templars be doing in a pool salon? It's just one of the countless mysteries surrounding the Templars. Where did they come from? Where did they go? Did they get a group discount ticket for their journey? And who was their hairstylist? There is just one answer to all these questions. The Great Church Conspiracy. And we can be certain that the evidence is buried beneath these stone slabs. If only I had the right tool to dig it up. Find it. Ah, very good. That's exactly what I need. Now, if I only knew where to drill. But such knowledge was probably lost long ago. No one is old enough to still remember the age of the Templars. Otherwise, I'm sure I'd have long since had that church conspiracy by the scruff of its neck. Oh well, I'll just start.
Damn, how How am I supposed to work with all this noise? Hey! Frank! Frank! Ah, what the hell?
The cross wobbled back and forth like it was dancing. Lily briefly considered whether she should point it out to Frank, but he was busy drilling through some kind of anchoring.
What? Huh? What? I'm sorry, but I can't understand you. You have to speak a little louder. My ears are still ringing from the drilling.
Shh! You're destroying the holy illuminescence of the stone slabs. And if they lose their illuminescence, they certainly won't be in the mood to reveal their secret anymore. And there's no doubt that they have a secret. I know Templar symbols when I see them. Where there are Templars, a secret crypt with details on church conspiracies can't be far. If only I knew which slab to look under. But such knowledge was probably lost long ago. No one is old enough to still otherwise, if it's one that has a neck, because there are those with a neck and those without.
Lily was impressed. Everything Frank said made sense. A surveillance room. That was the hard evidence that Garrett was spying for Mother Superior. A surveillance room.
Stop dawdling. Feed the cat. And don't forget to remind Birgit to finish the embroidery. If the self-control motif isn't finished today, I will really blow my top. Self-control is important! Now leave. I have to drink a calming tea.
Mother Superior drank a calming tea. Maybe she should switch brands. The coconuts were quiet today, but it didn't matter. By now, Lily knew enough about shrunken heads. Lily had already eaten more than her share. Lily decided she would punish herself for it later. Lily had already... And one of the gnomes that Lily saw now and then was in the process of painting it in various colors. Too bad that Freeman was no longer here. He would probably have liked it too.
Ooh, look who's coming to get her recipe back. If it isn't our little goody two-shoes Lily, you better split before I tie your shoelaces together, or worse. What? Now you're upset? Did the nasty boy bother you again?
Uh-huh.
You're such a crybaby. Well. What's this? Is this you standing up for yourself? Just look at you, Lily, with your bow and your braids. You don't actually think you can stand up to a bad boy like me, do you? I was playing with matches before you said your first morning prayer. How could I ever take someone like you seriously? Do you know how to spit cherry pits or hunt sparrows with a slingshot? Just face it. You'll never be as tough as me, and that means you won't get your recipe either. Tell me, how come you even dare to come here anyway? You know we're not allowed to play in the garden anymore. Or did Mother Superior send you? You can tell your beloved Mother Superior that I don't give a damn about her stupid rules. Ha! But I bet you're too scared. You're scared of your echo, right? And you should be, because one day, when you least expect it, who knows? You might turn around and see that someone has stolen your milk. Oh, you really want the recipe back, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't know that. Just give me a sec so I can wrap it up for you with a bow.
Hey!
Lily was touched. It was so rare for her to get presents.
You so don't have a clue, do you? Get lost, Lily, or I'll be forced to call you names. Yeah, I'm a real badass. Just face it. You're not tough enough to make any demands around here.
Shawnee didn't seem to be interested. Lily had to find some other way to impress him. Shawnee didn't. Lily. Too bad. The faucet was dry. Lily got along great with Doris, the lunch lady. That's why she knew Doris would start throwing knives if anyone messed up her pantry. Lily got up. That's digested grass. Lily assumed these cans were.
What? Quick! Close the door before anyone sees me. This is the last safe place in the entire convent, and I wanted to stay that way. Now get lost before someone discovers me. If you're looking for your recipe, talk to Shorty. He pocketed it.
La 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 la.
The end of the world is near.
But
Someone might hear you, and then they'll take away my hiding place. And if they take away my hiding place, then I'll definitely be next. The stove is the safest place in the entire convent. You know, it has a crump steel casing, titanium reinforced interior walls, and is lead coated inside. I'd even survive a bomb attack in here. Don't even try talking me out of it. I'm staying here. It's much too dangerous out there.
Lily had no idea what Memphis was talking about, but he'd always been jumpy. This ball of wool was a symbol of friendship. Lily wanted it to stay in the treasure chest for eternity. Lily would have loved to have played on the completely harmless tire swing. That's why she immediately climbed on the termite-infested tree.
At least she would have done that.
But apparently she preferred the risk of getting into deep trouble as soon as the players signed off. Shawnee didn't seem to. Lily. Lily would have liked to help the gnome with his, but she had her. Lily would have, but. Lily would have, but.
Lily, nice to see you. I hope Shawnee didn't upset you too much. He's an idiot. I think you're great, just as you are.
Lily's heart skipped a beat. This might have been the nicest thing anyone ever said to her. Firecrackers. How did they ever get up there? Lily certainly wouldn't be able to get the firecrackers off the statue like that. Once again, her arms were too short and her line too long. At first glance, the board didn't look very exciting, but Lily was used to making do with little. While other children unwrapped their presents at Christmas, she could find happiness in a pine needle dropped from a Christmas tree. At first glance, but while Lily certainly wouldn't be able to get the fire once it. Once again, Lily's efforts were in vain. Only Mother Superior could open the cabinet.
Don't even bother trying to distract me, Lily. Unlike you,
I actually have a sense of duty. You don't get to be Mother Superior's favorite by just standing around like a moron all day. Like you. I work hard to get all those honors and rewards. The only thing I'm missing on my path to perfection is the Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. That's why I'm working overtime, to perfect my embroidering skills. Mother Superior loves the embroidery because the pictures of animals convey important values. But you wouldn't know anything about that. You've always been terrible at embroidering, and everything else for that matter. Stop bothering me. If you carry on like this, I'll never get my last award. The Golden Girl Scouts badge on a ribbon. Oh, yes. Be quiet now. I just had a great idea for what I could put on the missing cafeteria banner. Damn, it's gone. Thanks a lot. Great job, Lily. If you want help, ask Mother Superior about a suitable animal role model. I'm already done with all my patterns. And remember, at this time of day, Mother Superior is always in the cafeteria, drinking a soothing tea. So don't wander into her office. We're not supposed to go in there alone. And hurry up. My grades depend on it. In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, it's called embroidering. I know it's not your area of specialty. Otherwise, I doubt Mother Superior would have banned you from taking it. What a shame. I know how much you've always enjoyed embroidering.
Lily had to admit that Birgit was right. Her productive friend was really much more talented. But that was certainly no reason for Lily to wish an incurable disease on her. Neither a disease with an oozing rash, nor a disease that causes her to cough her lungs out.
Why don't you get to the point already? You seem to be lacking a few important lessons in values and standards. Haven't you learned anything at all? From my multi-award-winning embroidery, each animal has an assigned character trait. Theirs represent strength, and deer stand for heroic valor. There are negative role models too, of course. The porcupine, for example, is especially slow and sleepy. That's why you'll never find one on one of my banners. But maybe it's in your family's coat of arms. Don't distract me. I need the perfect motif, an animal that embodies important values. Stop that! I need that as a template.
Once again, Lily's efforts were in vain. Only Mother Superior
Don't distract me, unless you have an idea what I can embroider next. I'm an animal.
Keep your things to yourself. I'm sure you worked very hard for them. Keep your things to... I'm sure...
Oh, how wonderfully the fully operational detonator on the aircraft bomb blinked.
Keep your things to... I'm sure...
Lily didn't know much about the... but she...
Keep your things to your... I'm sure you...
Hey, don't touch it. That's my old Boy Scout equipment.
Only certified Boy Scouts are allowed to touch it. Hey, don't touch it. That's my old... I can tell you stories that'll make your ears ring. Some of them are about my old Boy Scout equipment. But only certified Boy Scouts are allowed to touch it. So get your hands... Oh...
There were 3 empty pedestals on the shelf. That could mean something. Or nothing at all. As long as no one forbade her, Lily would keep everything she found on her, even if she might not have enough space in her pockets.
Hey, don't touch it. That's my... No. Oh, a visitor. What a rare animal. The hawk. But I don't mean the remake. I mean the original with extra ketchup, please. How rude of me. I forgot to tell you, how it used to be. When the pyramids were built, I was the chief flogger on the north side. Yes, in my life I've unified. Unified Tibet, I said. Back then, I served as a carpet beater under 3 different Dalai Lamas. For one of them, I was even there as a rebirth assistant in the maternity ward. It was very different from the year I was an interior decorator for the Mayas. Build a mythical sliding puzzle here, hide a few artifacts in dark alcoves over there. Oh, yes. I was building secret crypts when you were still in the indie band Inquisition Overload. But it flopped, unfortunately. The time wasn't right for that kind of music. Plus, our drummer had the plague. I got old. So old that all I'm good for now is as an exhibition piece for history class. What's that? It reminds me of... No, nothing rings a bell. It reminds me of... nothing at all.
What's that supposed to be? An animal motif? Uh-huh. No animal motif looks like that. Animal motifs are always on a pedestal. Don't you know anything?
as long as no one forbade her, Lily would, even if she might.
Shibuya Power! Riot! Shing! Shing! Myoroshi Sparkle! Myoroshi Sparkle! She doesn't look any happier than before. By the spring of Gugu Oshima, Riot Girl rules! Shing! Shing! Still no effect. I bet it's the fault of those school bullies.
We hate them.
Exactly. They are just as bad as the authorities.
Or the dark forces.
Or the financial system.
Down with the dark forces.
Let them all perish in an endless inferno. Just look at her face.
Typical.
We're probably too extreme for her, and we are. Just like Riot Girl.
Riot Girl rules!
Shing! Shing! Don't you dare tell me you've never seen a Riot Girl anime or read a Riot Girl manga.
Right.
Ugh. That's what I thought.
Because the Riot Girl is totally shiny. Down with the dark forces.
And Riot Girl is totally fighting against society more than anything. That's why we're also totally fighting against society.
Because Riot Girl is totally cool.
That's why we have to destroy society. You can help us if you want.
Down with the dark forces.
Riot Girl rules! That's not going to work. How are you going to help us destroy society if you don't even know our battle cry?
Down with the dark forces!
Riot Girl rules!
Riot!
That's how.
Down with the.
I already told you. You're not getting my hairpin. Only a true warrior of the light is worthy of it.
Powers of the light! Call upon the moon spirits!
And until you start helping us fight the dark forces with a cool paramilitary campaign, don't even think of asking for our help.
Myoroshi Sparkle! Myoroshi Sparkle!
Shibuya Power!
Riot Girl rules! Shing! Shing!
Lily didn't have any talent. Mother Superior only allowed her to embroider crosses and lines. But Lily could barely manage even those and often received a scolding.
And? Are you making progress? Cool. So you've been working on your imitating animal voices number. You can tell me about it later, okay? First, we have to get rid of Garrett. I'm sure he's spying for Mother Superior. Before you say anything, I thought of something else. I think Garrett has a secret hiding place in the chapel. Yeah, a kind of listening station in the confession booth. This should prove once and for all that he's spying for Mother Superior. The question is whether we can somehow use this knowledge against him.
Lily actually had an idea. She would lock Garrett in his secret room. She could hardly wait to tell her best friend all about it.
Wait, I know. What if we locked Garrett in his secret surveillance room? Just pretend you want to give confession, and when he's in his hiding place, wham! Our trap will snap shut on him. Oh, don't be sad, Lily. I'm sure you'll come up with a good idea next time. But for now, let's get to work. It was my plan, so now you have to set it in motion. Wait a minute. What's that? Do you hear those noises too? I think someone's drilling inside the chapel. It's probably just Frank looking for evidence of a church conspiracy again. Dang! That could ruin our plans. If Garrett can't listen in on you, we won't be able to lock him in his hiding place. You have to think of something to get rid of Frank. Did you happen to find the plans for my time machine? They weren't finished yet anyway. How big is the microwave oven in the school cafeteria? Forget it. That won't work. And all my other ideas are a little complicated. We don't have time for them. I guess the easiest thing to do would be to help him with his search. Once Frank has found what he's looking for, he'll hopefully stop drilling. Not so loud. Dr. Marcel's ears are everywhere. If you listen closely, you can even hear the wind. That guy is no joke. So watch out. He is evil.
The narrator was slowly losing interest in coming up with motives for Lily's action. The truth of the matter was, no one knew what she was doing and why. It was hopeless. Edna's balloon was hanging out of reach. Lily liked apples. They were healthy, and sometimes you found worms in them. At least they listened when you spoke to them. It was Edna's...
What? Huh? What? I'm sorry, but I can't understand you. You have to speak a little louder. My ears are still ringing from the drilling.
What's that for? If you really want to help, then decipher the symbols on the stone slabs. I think I'm drilling in the wrong spot. Don't you know anyone who's good at history? Please stay off the slabs, okay? You're interfering with my research.
Don't distract me. Can't you see I'm working? Probably not. You probably don't even know what hard work looks like. Oh, take your little boo-boos to Mother Superior. I'm not her deputy. Yet. But maybe that'll change once I've collected all my awards. I'm already her favorite. Have you asked Mother Superior about the motif for the next banner yet? Well then, get going. Why don't you get to the point already? You seem to be lacking a few important Haven't you learned anything at all from my multi-award-winning embroidery? Each animal has an affairs, represent strength. There are the port. That's why. But maybe.
What? Do we know each other? I'll get to that in a moment. First, I wanted to tell you Telling stories takes a lot of skill. That's why I worked for a while as an exhibition piece for history class in a convent school. I just had to tell stories about my adventures once a week. For example, how I used to excavate secret crypts with the Templars below the school chapel. Or about my time as a lighting assistant for the moon landing. What? I must have dropped off for a moment. But I was just going to tell you an exciting story from my past. Was it the story of how I tried to navigate to Cape Town and ended up discovering the Eurasian continent? Oh, I know. I wanted to tell you how I helped the Templar Knights build the convent chapel, right?
Uh-huh.
I was particularly happy because I had eaten a banana. Or was I sad because all there was to eat was coconuts again? No, the coconuts were when the Trojan mayor gave me the key to the city for my heroic valor. Or was my heroic valor while building dikes in Atlantis? But I think I had an apple that day. Wasn't I a little more sleepy in Atlantis? And angry while building the chapel? Oh, what poppycock. I'm getting everything mixed up. Fortunately, I created a memory aid just for this anecdote, so that I'd remember the location of the secret crypts below the convent chapel. Uh-oh, someone tidied up the shelf. That's where the objects for my 3 E's should be. Emotion, engagement, and eating. Now I can't... can't make a fool of myself. Now, let's see. I know exactly what you're looking for. An instructive story about my time with the Templar Knights. Unfortunately, my memory aid is still missing a few important pieces. If I only knew what the 3 E's for this story were. But right now, all I can remember are a few vague associations. 4, to be precise. As everyone knows, each different food creates exactly one emotion and promotes one characteristic. For example, I was never sad if I'd packed a few apples because they always helped me be very strong. I could only do heroic deeds on days when I wasn't sad. On the other hand, if I was angry, I could never show great strength. Coconuts were always good at preventing sleepiness. On this one specific day when I was helping the Templars, I was neither happy about an apple nor angry about a banana. But I also wasn't sad about a banana or happy about a coconut. On this one specific day when I was helping the Templars, I was neither happy about an apple nor angry about a banana. But I also wasn't sad about a banana or happy about a coconut. Oh, something to eat. It reminds me of a day when I ate something. but there were a lot of those, even if not recently. I need a little more help to remember the details. Just put those things on the shelf over there. That's where I built a memory aid. And ask me again once the memory aid is set up. What? Do we know each other?
Uh-huh.
You want to hear the... I like that. As everyone knows, each different... For example, I was never sad if I'd packed a few apples. I could only do heroic deeds on days when I wasn't sad. On the other hand, if I was angry, coconuts were always good at preventing... On this one specific day when I was helping the Templars, I was neither happy about an apple, but I also wasn't sad about a banana or happy about a coconut.
It was the old man's memory aid. If Lily wanted him to help her, she had to find the right objects: an emotion, an engagement, and something to eat.
What? Do we know each other?
Uh-huh.
What? Do we know each other?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Wasn't I just about to tell you something? Fortunately, I created a memory aid just for this anecdote. Now, let's see. We had just laid the stone slabs in the chapel when the Templar Knights returned from a secret meeting. Then they gave me a coconut. No, wait. That's not how it was. This story doesn't make any sense. Someone's been messing with my memory aid.
It was the old man's memory aid. If Lily wanted him to help, an emotion, an engagement,
What? Do we know each other?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Wasn't I just about to tell you something? Fortunately, I created a memory aid just for this anecdote. Now, let's see. We had just laid the stone slabs in the chapel when the Templar Knights returned from a secret meeting. We ate a banana together. No, wait. That's not how it was. This story doesn't make... Someone's been... What? Do we know each other?
Uh-huh.
Wait. Wasn't I just about to tell you something? Fortunately, I created a memory aid just for this anecdote. Now, let's see. We had just laid the stone slabs in the chapel when the Templar Knights returned from a secret meeting. Then they tossed an apple at me. No, wait. That's not how it was. This story doesn't make someone's... You want to hear the... because I... On this one specific day when I was helping the Templars, I was neither... But I also wasn't sad about a banana or happy about a coconut. Coconuts were always good. I could only do heroic deeds. On the other hand, as everyone knows, for example, I was never sad if I'd packed a few... Hey, that's my... On this one specific day when I was helping the Templars, I was neither happy about an apple nor angry about a banana. But I also wasn't sad about a banana or happy about a coconut.
Mother Superior had but it was the old. If Lily wanted an emotion, it was the old. If an emotion.
Ooh, something to eat. It reminds of a day, but there I need just put those that's where and ask me a
You again? You shouldn't be wandering the cafeteria between mealtimes. The strangest accidents have happened then, and I have an alibi for nearly all of them. You're starting to get on my nerves, child! Mealtime ended long ago! And as long as the stove is out and I don't have my knife, the kitchen is staying closed! So there's nothing for you here! Unless you have Mother Superior's recipe! Is that really so hard to feed the cat?
Something was missing here, and she felt guilty and Mother Superior. So why should Lily bother? Shawnee didn't. Lily. Shawnee, Lily. Shawnee didn't. Lily. Shawnee, Lily. Shawnee, Lily. Shawnee, Lily. Lily got along. That's why she knew Doris would start. Lily knew food, and when it started acting up, it was the perfect place to get rid of the detonator. But Lily didn't really want to get rid of it yet.
We're damned! Damned!
It was the perfect button.
What's that? Oh, you know what? I don't just keep that thing away. What's that? Oh, you know, just keep that.
It was the perfect place.
What's that?
But Lily didn't really want to get. The idea was good. The idea was good. The idea was good. It was too bad for the compost. It was too. It was too. It was. Lily missed somehow the. Lily would have liked to show the tree all of her great things. Oh well. This ball of Lily. In the meantime, Lily had collected, but no treasure.